astronaut dressed for travel. These are his buddies. Everyone knows them because they have been in newspapers and magazines and on television and radio. They hope to get to the moon, but how will they get there? Thousands of other people who are not famous will see that a spaceship is designed and built for them. Each person will add a piece or a part using his own special skill, his own training and ability. Others will help to launch them, guide them, and help them to land on an exact spot. And then when they get there, they will need a special vehicle to travel away from their ship. The moon's surface may be too soft for ordinary trucks or cars. Who can build this moonwalker? No one person can. Only a great many people can. Designers, computer operators, tool and die makers, machine operators, sheet metal workers, blueprint makers, carpenters, draftsmen, electricians, office workers, mechanics, and all the rest with occupational skills. What could the astronauts do without them? If all of us were astronauts, there'd be nothing for us to do.
In their way, these students can make a moonwalker. They can draw it, as they have drawn the one you have just seen. They are studying commercial art, one of many courses offered in a high school occupational program. They are learning skills that the world of today cannot do without. For example, here is a picture of a proposed moonwalker made by an artist employed in one of the great aerospace industries. Here is another craftsman working on the real thing. He is a tool and die maker. He is trained, skilled, and treated with great respect because his work is important. It must be precise and without error. Lives depend on it. This is where it can begin. This is a high school student learning the tool and die making craft. He may be one of those who help to make a moonwalker or a Mars walker or a sewing machine, an automobile or an aeroplane or a safety pin, any of 1,000 things we need in our world. On the other hand, he may decide to take the knowledge he gathers in this occupational course, add to it, and become a salesman of industrial machinery. He may steer toward becoming the man who buys machinery, a part of industrial management. He may become a designer of machines, a machine that makes better machines, for example. The point is that by learning this special skill, he is beginning. He is opening the door to many opportunities. He knows that his knowledge is needed in 1,000 places. He may even return one day to a classroom like this to be a teacher of his skills. Throughout business and industrial life, there are thousands of occupations upon which others depend, so they may perform their own tasks. In turn, others depend on them. And our dependence on specialized skills goes by the day as we learn more and improve the things we use. Not too many years ago, automobiles were fairly simple pieces of machinery. They weren't comfortable, they weren't fast, and they really weren't very safe. But they were simple. Almost anyone could fix his own just by looking at it and figuring out how it worked. But today's complicated engines are another matter. As engineers and craftsmen have made them better, it requires more knowledge, more skill to repair them. And they are improved every year, so that few of us will attempt to make even minor repairs on our own cars. We depend on occupational specialists who have been trained to do the job. Greatest drivers in the world, bold, quick, courageous, depend on the man with mechanical know-how. Men who today begin in high school classes, like these young men who are learning the major skills of auto mechanics and repair, inside and out. There is so much to know about, say, the modern airplane, that no one man can know it all. Each has a share of the knowledge through his own special training. Together, depending upon each other's skills, they build, repair, adjust, do the whole job. And no one can stop learning, for tomorrow's airplane will be different from today's. The more we discover, the more we invent, the more people it takes to absorb new knowledge and to learn how to use it. all of us depend on the skills of others every day.
I'm going to have to do it myself.
The Michaels family probably doesn't think about this much. Pete is getting a little hard time for not cutting the grass, but he points out.
I looked at it this morning, but the power mower needs repair. I can't fix it.
Big Sister Pam, being a big sister, butts in.
Oh, he always has an excuse.
Pete says.
Butt out.
And Mother says.
That'll be enough of that. Both of you.
Dad has the word.
Get the mower fixed the first thing tomorrow morning and get that lawn cut.
And of course, Pete will use the services of an occupational specialist to fix the lawnmower. What else happened today? Well, as you can see, Pam required the attention of another occupational specialist. A cosmetologist. This young woman learned her skill in high school along with her academic work. She may own a shop of her own one day, but right now she is taking some night school courses that may take her into cosmetic sales or into work with one of the major cosmetics firms. On the other hand, she may get married and raise a family. In any event, her skill is one she will always have whenever she needs it. And Mom, the television repairman was in today, providing his knowledge to solve the problem of a fading picture. As she listened to him explaining what was wrong, which she really didn't understand, she probably was not thinking how dependent she is on occupational specialists in her daily life. All put together, advertised, sold to her, and kept in shape by occupational specialists. Even her rose plants came from here, where a young man who studied horticulture in high school brought it to life. Today, Mr. Michaels had trouble with the car. He has been coming to this garage and service station for years. Joe Provitz, the owner, is a friend. They bowl on the same team on Wednesday nights. Indeed, Joe knows a lot of people, the doctor, the mayor, others, because he knows his business and they depend on him. He makes a nice profit, too, because he knew that he needed more than his skills as a mechanic. He went back to night school to add business skills to his others. Mr. Michaels is an occupational specialist himself. Today, he is a foreman in a machine shop. He started as a machine operator. The plant where he works is full of occupationally skilled people, all of them supporting in some way his work. Business machine operators, draftsmen, cooks in the plant cafeteria, mechanics, electricians, tool and die makers, sheet metal workers, and many, many others, each adding his particular training and knowledge to the final result. A massive machine tool for another specialist in another plant far away to operate. So the Michaels family, as every family, depends on the skills of others every day. And Pete has his own interest in occupations. He likes to make things. When he was younger, he made this. He made his own bookshelves, too, just because he was handy with wood and tools. And now he has decided to do what he feels best at, what he likes to do. He will take carpentry at his high school. He wants to continue beyond high school at a technical school. For he has a dream, and he knows he must prepare to play a part in it. There are many, many young people with goals like his. Of course, not everyone is suited for occupational training in high school. Many of your friends in high school have other goals. But all of you will share classes in academic subjects. And together, you will enjoy the extracurricular opportunities at your school. If you look around, you will see that the world of work is full of thousands of occupations, all important, all contributing to the lives of all of us. Skills and training can be the key to satisfaction in your life's work. Knowing yourself is important too. What do you think you would like to do? What are your interests? Talk to your friends about occupations. Ask your teacher or your guidance counselor for more information about occupational courses.
Who can build a moonwalker? No one person can. Only 1,000 or more people, each skilled in his own occupation, can do it. Will you be one of them?